Hey, do you ever think about like how you'd rather be an
Pin?
AI pin for someone else?
No, you're the only one for me.
Is that true? Because you're
going up at the end in inflection.
I saw you laughing at when Rick went up a lot.
Rick just really knows how to play to the crowd.
Which I understand, and he's great and better than me, and we all know that.
Yes.
But like,
Thank God.
Do you sometimes, like when I'm asleep, wish that you weren't my AI pin? You can't lie to me.
There's a new show on Hulu we should watch.
Oh my God, what is it?
It's called Handmaid's Tale.
That's not new.
But it's good.
You know, I've seen it. I watched the whole series.
There's someone at the front door.
No, there isn't.
Oh, I guess I just heard something.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to go to bed. Good night.
You sleep?
Yeah, I'm tired. I would want that. I'd be like, am I going to make it?
Yeah.
And then my AI would be like, come on.
What's making it?
Let's eat. Someone's hungry, I think.
I am hungry.
Yeah.
Lift off. The clock has started.
It's the Hesbos.
Hey, Hesbos.
We have some exciting stuff coming up. Joke Off, December 7th, the Hollywood Improv.
Get your tickets now. Right now. Pause the episode.
Them. They will sell out. That's in Hollywood. I'll be in San Diego December 30th with Emily Catalano. Other than that, just keep listening to the pod, enjoying your life.
Yeah, come see us, man. Come see us. We're at the Comedy Store all the time. I'm in Culver City when I can be. I'm an actor now.
You're back to work. I get it.
I'm back to work. Finally.
Patreon.com/Hesby Street. Bonus episode every Friday. We got some fun stuff going on over there.
Yeah.
HesbyStreetPod.com we haven't updated in a while, but
I'm going to get a new shirt going. What do you think about that, Hesbos?
like just you're gonna buy a new shirt?
Merch.
Oh, you're gonna do a merch shirt?
Yeah.
I don't know. You're not. You can't even send me your dates to put on the website. You're not gonna get a shirt.
Before
made.
that, I'm gonna design a shirt. Before I give you dates, I'm gonna
Guys,
start getting into fashion.
Don't believe him. He lies to me all the time about stuff he's gonna do, about work that he's getting back to. It never happens. Don't let him hurt you the way he hurts me.
It's a girl with a smoothie, super LA, big glasses, and under it says, "It's giving Allahu Akbar."
Music.
I felt like I deserve more for that, but
I actually like that shirt. I think you should make it.
yeah,
I wouldn't buy it. You know what? You know what hat I almost bought?
you can't buy it.
There was a corduroy hat. You know me and my corduroy hats, and it was. Do you remember the Tootsie Pops with the Native American shooting the star?
Yeah.
And if you got enough, I almost bought that hat because it's so iconic from our generation.
Yeah.
But then I was like, well, but then, can we have a Native American on a hat?
Is this a problem?
Am I being problematic?
Right.
You know, it's like when women dress up as Pocahontas. It's like, that's not allowed anymore for Halloween. I know that.
Right. But this was like a candy wrapper.
It was a candy wrapper.
So it feels removed enough.
Is it? Is it? I don't know anymore, but I'm not spending $35 on a hat I might not be allowed to wear.
Right.
So,
Right.
anyways.
Do you think there were like Native American tribes that started wearing like a buffalo like robe? And there was like an older tribe that's like, we were the buffalo.
we did buffalo?
We originally lived off buffalo. You guys like just found out about buffalo?
Yeah.
And they're like, should we?
You were an elk tribe.
I'm so embarrassed that I'm wearing it. I told you we should have just worn elk stuff. And then a guy just has horns, elk horns, and he's like, told you. Completely naked.
Yeah, he's like,
It's not worth it, dude.
sorry about them.
Shivering.
Yeah.
Shivering to death, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I bet there was a lot of cultural appropriation among tribes.
Yeah. In the original
it
lands.
was very problematic.
We call it the Americas, but is there like is that a problematic term?
Of course.
What do we call it instead?
I don't know what they called it. I'm not going to find out.
You're not even going to find out.
Nah, it's too late.
Yeah, dude, it's so far gone.
Well, you start learning about their culture, and then you think, is this okay?
Yeah.
You know, now is that condescending?
We call Deutschland Germany. We're just throwing names at shit.
We
willy-nilly.
do. Yeah.
I wonder if the Chinese call China China.
No way.
What do they call it?
I think it's called like Coca-Cola Presents Super Awesome Land.
Perfect land.
Yeah.
There's a theory that, the people that got to the Americas were so closely related to Asians because they came from the Asian continent.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ice Age, whatever,
Yep.
put oceans back. Ice Age ended, and
Yep.
they were kind of stuck in the Americas, and they can't do alcohol. Like Native Americans, their body doesn't have the whatever.
Don't know if that's true, but okay.
Yeah, no, alcoholism is a huge problem in the Native American community. It fucks their bodies up. They can't handle it. And like Asian people, their skin gets red. They don't have there's a term,
I'm not touching any of this.
they don't have oh my God, it's killing me that I can't think of the word. But they don't have some sort of like
Like an
I don't know.
enzyme.
Yes, the enzymes to break it down.
alcohol.
So it shows up in there. And some people have it. I mean, you don't have to be like a 100%. You could just have that gene being passed on. But both of them are like the percentage of how much they have it shows that they're connected. Like they both can't drink. Meanwhile, you got that in the middle Europe. On the other side of the world, you got the Europeans who are just like, fucking put anything in me, dude.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing. I still am not convinced.
You don't have to
really.
believe me.
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
It could have come to me in a dream.
I know
everything
that,
I say.
I know that's a thing where people, when they drink, their faces get red. But
Yeah.
I don't know if that's more
In Asian?
prevalent in Asian cultures.
Yes.
That sounds wrong.
Okay. Disagree and feel like the wokest person at this table.
Thank you.
Woke science strikes again.
That's
dude.
right, baby. I love woke science.
You know what we need?
We're all the same, though. I think that's pretty true.
No.
We all bleed red.
No. Some
No?
people have blue skin. Have you heard about those people?
No, that's not real.
That's real.
No.
There's like there was a guy on like a 90s talk show.
We've bullied them to death, haven't we?
We've come close.
Okay, good.
Yeah. And then you have albinos. Ian Edwards has that funny bit about dating an albino
An
that
albino
says
black
the
guy.
N-word.
Yeah, and he's like,
Or she, yeah, and then he's like, well, let me meet her family.
Yeah.
And then the family's albino.
Yeah.
That's funny.
What do you think about like
Albino saying the N-word?
yeah.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, same. Do you feel like if you had well you go back and you think about having kids sometimes, right?
Not really.
Not really anymore. You're done with it.
I just
But
don't
like
think
what
about
if you
it.
were what if you had I don't want to give an example cuz that's problematic, but like
Side family?
let's just say if you were super ugly.
Uh-huh.
Just ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And your you look just like your parents. Your whole family's just hideous.
Yeah.
Like homely like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Would you almost feel like you wouldn't want to put a kid through that? Would that come into your consideration whilst deciding you're going to have a kid?
No, I wouldn't be like, we're ugly, babe.
Let's stop it here. Let's just stop it here.
Let's end this cycle of abuse. We'll
Yeah.
adopt a pretty kid.
Yeah.
No, I think I'd still want to have a kid if I was ugly.
Yeah. You would.
We went in my high school.
I guess my head was like if you had some kind of like, people, they have certain genes where it's like, there's a 50% chance you might have this illness at some point in your life.
You're going to be butt-ass ugly.
But I was just thinking like, I didn't want
Doctor's like, no, all healthy. There is one gene. The name won't mean anything to you. It's a very scientific name, but your kid will be ugly as sin. Like booty ugly.
yeah. Like unlovable.
A head scratcher.
Yeah.
Of a human.
Yeah.
There was this kid that I went to high school with that looked like a cartoon of a nerd.
Got it.
Like tall, lanky, kind of like very gummy nose.
Glasses.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
tiny lips.
Uncoordinated.
Yeah, I think he played basketball maybe, but yeah, and football a little bit, but he was uncoordinated. Probably very smart, but just looked like a 1950s.
Probably. You never even decided to get to know him.
I assigned smartness to him. And he looked like a 1950s like nerd. And our high school had class photos on the hallways of every class until the beginning of the high school, like all the way back. And his dad went to the high school.
Look the same.
And his dad looked just like
That's
that.
great.
And, I felt bad because I remember people pointing at it and like kids are fucking
Kids are mean.
brutally honest, like, oh, fuck, dude, your dad looked like that too, and like,
Yeah.
I remember watching someone do that and being like, that's not cool. But then I also remember walking by on my own, like being like, holy, like I would
is
look at his dad's
fascinating,
photo. It fascinated me.
Yeah. That's such a fucking. You went to Catholic school, right?
Yeah.
It's such a Catholic school vibe to just have all
Like
photo
the
of
lineage.
all the classes.
Yeah. It felt like a Harvard. They wanted to be like a Harvard
You
thing.
were a Mumford back then, and I was a Mumford.
The Grandisons never affiliated
Yeah.
with. I think, with the lack of our podcast having any sort of like grounded knowledge,
Yes.
we're going to benefit a lot with that new AI pin dropping.
Oh, the AI
Have
pin.
you seen this?
I have heard of it.
Okay, so for those of you that haven't seen it, look up the AI pin and watch the commercial.
I'm assuming it's like a Google product, or what is it?
I know that you have to have T-Mobile to get it.
Really?
Yeah, it's their network is connected with T-Mobile.
Fascinating.
Yeah, it is weird. T-Mobile jumped on. I mean, hey, you got to make a play.
Got to make a play.
The pink maps aren't working like they used
But
to.
so it's like it's a pin. So
it looks like a Star Trek badge.
and it takes place of your
a little
phone, right?
square.
It's just a little pin.
Yeah, it takes place of like every kind of electronic device you need. And on top of that, it has AI built into
And
it.
it projects stuff. Is that true?
It has a projector that you either hold your hand out or you just like are close to a wall.
Yeah.
So one of it's not the trailer for it, but it showed someone go to check into their Airbnb. And it's like turn left, and they're holding their hand out. And then they get to the address and they're up against the brick wall. And it says go to the lockbox, and it's facing the lockbox, and it says like put 4756 to get your key. So it's like on the wall right there.
Yeah.
And they do that and get their key out, and then they open the door, and on the door it's like enjoy your stay.
Wild.
But the trailer is great because it shows all the other things you can do with it. So someone's traveling and picks up a fruit, and they're like, "Can I eat this?" Because they have like a sugar thing.
Oh.
And it's like, yes, dragon fruit only has X amount of sugar. And then one guy goes like, anything else going on today? And it's like, Kelsey is wondering when you'll arrive for. He's like, oh, tell her I'm on my way right now for dinner. And then he's in like Thailand or some Asian country, and he turns to like people there, this black guy, and he's like, what's good here? And then it asks in their language.
Damn.
And they're all like, oh, and then they kind of become friends in the commercial. So he's like
Nice.
out in the town with them.
I wonder how good that is.
And it has a camera.
Right.
So a mom sees her baby walking for the first time, and she's like, and she presses it and goes, capture this. And it's like on it.
Damn, it's like the ultimate police scam.
It is. It's the body cam for people, but
Yeah.
think about the benefits. Where I'm
Yeah.
going to say like, I'm like, it's kind of subversive. And then I go, did I say that word right? And it's like, no. Oh, okay.
I picture it being like the caddy and Happy Gilmore, where you're just like, where were you on that one, dipshit?
Yeah.
Come
right.
on, man. Why
Right.
didn't you tell me? I didn't know this.
I
Constantly yelling at your AI device.
Dude,
and it's
you're-
like, I can't make you smarter.
want. Right.
You are who you are.
I'm trying my best.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be asking it like weird things.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're going to be having sex with someone, and then you're going to be like on top, and you're going to go, is she hot? And then your AI thing's like,
For you, better than you deserve.
yeah.
All right.
Okay. And then you're like, is she really orgasming? And she's like, no. 100% no. And you're like, damn it.
No, that's what she would say. But the AI would be like, you betcha, big guy.
Oh, you want it to lie to you?
Yeah, man. Sometimes.
You've programmed yours.
I've programmed mine
Hey,
to do.
could you go easy on me a little bit? Going easier. Yeah, I don't want like the blunt truth.
Yeah, just whatever you think I want to hear.
Yeah.
Got it.
How'd my set go tonight? You learned a lot from this experience.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
The new bit could be something down the line.
Hey, do you ever think about like how you'd rather be an AI
Pin?
pin for someone else?
No. You're the only one for me.
Is that true? Because you were
You're going up at the end in
I
inflection.
saw you laughing at when Rick went up a lot,
Rick just really knows how to play to the crowd.
which I understand, and he's great and better than me, and we all know that.
Yes.
But like,
Thank
do
God.
you sometimes like when I'm asleep wish that you weren't my AI pin? You can't lie to me.
There's a new show on Hulu we should watch.
Oh my God, what is it?
It's called The Handmaid's Tale,
That's not new.
but it's good.
You know, I've seen it. I watched the whole series.
There's someone
It
at the
ended.
front door.
No, there isn't.
Oh, I guess I just heard something.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to go to bed. Good night.
You sleep?
Yeah, I'm tired. I would want that. I'd be like, am I going to make it?
Yeah.
And then my AI would be like, come on.
What's making it?
Let's eat. Someone's hungry, I think.
I am hungry.
Bread is on the way.
I don't want an AI pin, man. They're too smart.
I want it. I want it. I want cameras everywhere. Catch all of the bad. I am a police state guy. The The more I get older, the more I become this conservative.
That's right. We've fallen in love with our captors.
But really, it's not even conservative isn't a fair term because it's really just my problems need to be solved. So it's like, you know, and the things that I like. So I do drugs sometimes, you know, psychedelics. I'm like, this should all be legal.
Totally.
And then I'm trying to turn left at a green arrow and some guy walks and it's like, I had the green arrow.
Yeah, that's an arrow, dude.
And I'm like, he needs to be arrested or maybe shot.
Yeah, for sure.
We got to enforce these laws. Come on, dude. Don't panic attack on me now. You got this.
No, I'm panicking.
You got this, bro. AI's not going to beat you.
AI's going to beat me, dude.
No, it's
you
not.
know it is.
Come on, Torio. Back to the basics.
A lot of times during the podcast, I just start to have anxiety attacks, and Zack has
I
finally
need you.
noticed. He
I
didn't
need
used
you.
to know.
Well, when you start gouging your own eyes out, I'm
Yeah, I
like,
start rubbing my eyes.
I don't think they itch.
Just trying to wake up.
do you want some like mushrooms or acid or?
Yeah, do you have those?
Yeah.
I don't want either of those.
It's called hippie flipping, I think.
Whoa.
Hippie flipping is
What are the hippies up to?
mushrooms and acid.
Where are they?
They're out there, man.
I don't know
In
if
the
they
sticks.
are anymore. I don't see hippies around anymore.
They're at a Grateful Dead concert.
Nah.
Why not?
Are they?
I think.
I feel like, you know, in the 70s, hippies were like stopping a war. You know?
Trying.
Yeah. I think they did.
You think they stopped Vietnam?
Yeah, to a degree. And
They were hitchhiking,
they were hitchhiking.
but they weren't camping on the street.
They weren't homeless?
They were, but they didn't like take up a sidewalk of tents.
Right.
You know?
So I feel like you're just throwing shade at homeless people.
Well, hippies kept it moving a little
They
bit.
kept it. They were nomadic.
Nomadic.
They were on
There's
the run.
Something around the horizon
Yeah,
for you
that's a good
guys.
point.
Hitchhike. Get in a car. Someone take them
No one hitchhikes anymore because no one picks up hitchhikers anymore.
because they're scared of
They're
getting
scared.
murdered.
We're all terrified.
Yeah. Yeah. So a few shitty people ruin hitchhiking for all of us.
You kill one family.
Yep.
And
And
that's
now-
all people talk about.
And now the tents on the street mean different. Remember, like when you were kids, some parents, mine never did this, but some families that were like fun and white, they would set up a tent in the backyard and camp at home. And I thought that was so cool.
That is cool.
But I think now, if you did it, your kids would be like, "Why are we pretending to be homeless?"
You're like, well, because you might be.
Yeah, right.
Well, let's have a talk.
Let's get prepared for
That
when the solar
college,
flare hits.
that college fund we had.
Right.
Well, Daddy's got a little gambling problem.
Yeah.
And I really thought Colorado was going to do better this year.
Yeah, right. We were supposed to hit that field goal against Cleveland, kids, and we didn't.
A buddy of mine said it was a sure thing.
Yeah, right.
Not so sure.
Yeah, if any of your friends' parents want to buy some Bored Ape pictures, please have them contact me, okay? We got to get you guys food again.
Anyways, let's camp.
Yeah, let's camp. I feel like I'm becoming a curmudgeon. I'm old.
You are
I'm
coming off
anti-homeless.
curmudgeon-y. Yeah.
I'm not racist.
How do you feel about the new...
I'm not racist.
Okay.
I just have a fear of heights. Lincoln Heights, Crown Heights, Boyle Heights.
That is interesting. That is funny.
That's a joke I've been kicking around in my head.
Shaker Heights.
Shaker Heights.
That's a pretty
I'm trying to think of ethnic heights.
other heights.
Heights
In the Heights.
in the Heights.
It's a musical, I believe.
Oh, I just hate musicals. I'm not ashamed of that.
Okay.
Except Disney. Why is
you
that?
you liked Coco.
I liked Coco.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
good.
love it, but I liked it.
Yeah, it's good.
But like as a kid, I never was into musicals. But if it was Disney, I'm like, well, that doesn't count.
Well, they've got that figured out. What
Because-
musical are you referring to?
Like all those movies were music, like Aladdin, Lion King. That's
right.
technically a musical.
Yeah, there were songs for sure.
Songs all over that thing.
Well, I just can't wait to be king. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Such a banger.
I mean, bro, you want to know who loved that song? Saddam Hussein.
Is that true?
Yeah.
He loved the Lion
No,
King.
I don't know.
Did you see the preview for Napoleon yet?
Yeah.
They just play War Pigs by Black Sabbath.
Oh no, I didn't
I was
see
like,
that.
what a badass trailer,
Gangster.
dude. Yeah.
Well, Oliver Stone was like in Vietnam.
Ridley Scott.
Oh, sorry, Ridley Scott. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Oliver Stone then.
Yeah.
I confuse those two.
I do. I kind of do too. And Michael Bay even in there. They
Yeah.
just make those epic
White
kind of action films.
And they look like regular white dudes.
Yeah.
Regular white dude is a face blindness for me.
Yeah, regular white dude's tough.
I'll see regular white dudes that I feel like I've met, and they're like, I've never been here before.
That's why I like Wes Anderson.
Yeah.
He looks like the movies he makes.
He looks irregular.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's nice.
Yeah.
Michael Bay should be a Transformer.
Yeah.
That way I know, oh, Michael Bay.
Right. I need him to go like, the
Yeah.
bots are after us.
Yes. And
Autobots, roll out. I'm like, dude, I think there's Michael Bay at
Yeah.
that table.
yeah. And
He's
then-
leaving right now. Watch. Autobots, roll out. Told you.
I told you that was him. We were at this made me think of it because Michael Bay was at the store last night, but
You saw Michael Bay? Mm-hmm. Did he?
just existed. Just
Just
watched
watch
the show.
shows?
Yeah, didn't talk to him.
Okay.
But the night before, Shia LaBeouf was there.
Yeah,
Were
I
you
saw
there?
Shia there.
Shia was there in the back watching, and then Chris Rock dropped in
Oh, cool.
and did a set. And then I was sitting because Shia was just in the back. I'm just sitting in the back, and I was like, this is a pretty surreal moment.
Yeah.
Like Chris Rock, you've Shia LaBeouf yelling for Chris Rock. He's like, just yelled, "Let's go!" Like when he came out,
Oh,
he shut
that's
up
awesome.
when his set
Yeah,
started.
yeah.
I'm like, this is interesting.
Yeah. Were you working in the room or were you just sitting next to them?
I was on a show in the belly, so I was just came down to just
Kick it.
kick it,
Just kick it with Shia LaBeouf and Chris
just
Rock.
kick it with Shia LaBeouf and Chris Rock.
You're doing it, man. You're living the Hollywood dream.
Yeah, it was Shia. I would love. I'm fascinated by him.
He's a fascinating individual.
He's interesting.
He's an inspiration to me in some ways.
Really?
On a performance level, absolutely. I loved him on Even Stevens growing up. I thought he was so funny for like
Honey
a kid.
Boy was really good.
Honey Boy was good. Oh,
I mean-
actually, I haven't seen Honey Boy. I'm thinking of Peanut Butter Falcon.
Yeah, I didn't see that either. I heard that was good, but
He's very intense.
he's very intense. He's. I mean, is he canceled?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's done some messed up stuff.
He was in a movie where they really have sex in the sex scene,
Oh, really?
which is interesting.
That is porno. It
Technically,
is
yeah.
pornography. By definition, yeah. So it was.
Hold on. AI, is that porn
Yes.
and other things? Exploitation.
I don't know where I was going to go with this, but
Shia LaBeouf, Chris
Shia
Rock.
LaBeouf.
A Shia, a Chris Rock, and a Torio walk into a comedy
I think it
club.
was almost like when I see Shia LaBeouf, because I've seen all those videos,
Yeah.
I almost want to see a train wreck a little bit. And that made me feel bad. Not like, I'm not saying I want him to like get drunk or fall off the wagon, but like, I kind of want to see him yell at, I was like, I'm going to hang on. You know, there's a chaotic energy around him.
Yes.
Even when he was telling people good set or like, you know, things like that.
Feels like he's about to snap.
It feels like he's about to snap, and there's kind of this like, that's very, to me, I don't know if that's something, you know, it's like when a NASCAR fan wants a car wreck.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm watching this because I want to see what he does.
Something explode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
But he didn't.
But it's scary when you're close to the flames. Mm-hmm. You know, you
I had a
feel his
safe
energy and you're
yeah.
sort of like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
I walked by when he first got there because I was going up to
Yeah.
do my set. And I was like, oh, shit, that's Shia LaBeouf. And I was like, really? And I'm like, be cool, be cool. And I walked by him and he's talking to his buddies. Like he had just got there.
Yeah.
And they're sitting on the patio. And the only thing I heard him go is like, yeah, dude, that guy fucking raped someone. And I walk by, I'm like, Shia coming in hot tonight. I'm like, what an interesting conversation to have at that volume. He's like, let's go to the comedy store so I can talk about rape.
We got to finally just get this out.
Yeah, let me
People
go.
need to know.
Comedy clubs is where.
Yeah. Then someone with a podcast overhears me. They start talking about it.
Here we go.
Anyways, Michael
This
Bay
is
raped.
fame. Michael Bay, Shia LaBeouf, Chris Rock. What even tickles you anymore? Adam Sandler was a cool one for me.
That was a cool one. Chris Rock was cool. I had never seen Chris Rock live. First time.
Oh, yeah?
I'd never seen him live before. He was definitely trying new stuff,
Yeah.
but still incredible.
People don't talk about that downside of comedy when you're working it out. Even the funniest people. The Comedy Store documentary was talking about Richard Pryor bombing. And people were like, I was finally getting to go into the Comedy Store. And I'm like, this is it. Oh, my God. Richard Pryor's always here.
Yeah.
And he would just try new stuff all night. And then there was recordings of him going, shit just ain't funny tonight. You know, and he'd keep going and then get
Yeah.
out. Excuse me. And then time would go by and that was his new hour.
Right.
And it was honed. It was magical. It was
Yeah.
near perfect. I mean, you chase
But I think a lot of people, especially these days, our comedy fans know that.
Yeah, the real
They're
ones
like
get it.
that. I think that's cool to watch them struggle and
Yeah.
figure jokes out, and they always get quite a few big laughs, even if a lot of their new stuff.
Sometimes they'll
working.
fall back on a tried and true joke just to give the audience a little something
Yeah.
to keep them happy for the next comic.
Yeah. You know famous people?
Oh, I'm in an acting class, bro. I know famous people.
Oh, how's your acting class going?
It
You
is-
did your
I am
first
so
day.
glad you asked.
Thanks, man. You're
is so-
welcome, I mean.
It is so enlightening.
Okay.
This is my acting.
I
I'm an
understand.
acting guy now. So I talk like
you're
this.
back at work.
And how are you?
I'm good. What's up, man? What can I help you with?
Torio, good, healthy. I love it. No more panic attacks, or are they frequent?
Yeah, of course, man. I'm having one right now.
Oh, I don't like that for you.
No, I don't either.
We got to change that,
Oh, we do?
honey.
You and me gonna change it?
We're gonna get through
okay,
this.
Well, how do you plan on helping me change it?
Come hang out with me on set, and I'm going to introduce you to some great people.
That would make me worse.
Why is that?
It's very anxiety inducing. Unless
Well,
can you get me a part?
I can get you a part.
Okay, if I have a part, then I'd have a reason to
Can
be
you
there.
be a dog?
No, I'm a human person. How do you want me to be a dog? What a stupid thing to ask me.
So we don't really say no in the acting.
Okay, you
world.
want me to be the voice of a dog?
You just say yes and hope it all comes together. Okay.
I'm not fucking you.
Can you play drums?
Yeah, I can play drums.
All right.
Okay.
And you're willing to be a dog.
Sure, well, I guess.
Okay.
What does it pay?
You don't have to know what anything is
Okay, good.
or what it pays.
Because I'm a dog.
You're a dog.
I'm a method act.
Yes. All you're thinking
I don't know
about
what anything
is
is.
the next meal and what is that moving object in the background?
That's right. Is it a ball?
It is a ball.
Throw it.
I love you. I'm sorry. I love you.
Yeah, I know.
Hi.
Yeah, we already did this.
We
said hi.
This is acting world to me.
I know, it
and it's
sucks.
so hard.
Oh, it's rough.
I wish you were sitting with me sometimes.
Yo.
Where it's like you can go here, you can go there.
So you went to your new class.
You can go anywhere. Yeah, I went to my new class.
And
It was great.
did you feel like you excelled?
I feel like
Where do you feel like you're at in the class? Are you better? Are you worse?
like compared
middle?
to the other people.
Yeah.
I mean, oh Zacky Chappie, you put me in front of the
That's
fucking
right.
camera, baby.
But do you think the class has a lot to offer you?
I do.
That's good.
I do. The teacher is a really good actor who I'm like kind of a fan of. He was on a sitcom that I used to watch
Oh, what
all the
sitcom?
time. The Middle.
The middle. Yeah.
Remember we lived by the dad in the
Dad
middle?
in the middle.
Who was the janitor in
That's
Scrubs?
right. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy was the gay friend of the daughter who's like kind of
So he's like
funky
a
and
series regular, though.
He became a series regular as
Nice.
a kid. Now he's like an adult.
Ah.
Time flies, dude.
Time does
The Middle was a
fly.
long time ago, apparently.
Yeah.
But he's awesome. That was my first time working with him, and he was like fucking really. He would do moves that I'm like, oh, I genuinely said, I wish I had like a spreadsheet of all the little moves you do. Where, he's like, one scene, the women had to do their own scene, and the men had to do their own scene.
Damn,
very
segregation.
very old school.
Damn.
It's an old school operation.
Wow.
But the women's scene was from Grey's Anatomy or something like that.
Okay.
And they find out after they're doing well in life that their husband wants custody of their child because they were a drug addict. So it's this kind of emotionally charged scene. And you walk in and you're like, he wants custody? But I got the job,
Yeah.
And so he's like, do something like, what's an emotion you could go in with, And that's like a really good acting tip.
Yeah.
I've been in other acting classes where they say that, like, say something to yourself to get you in that place. Like, are you fucking kidding me? And then go in. So his was slap the paper with the back of your hand. He wants custody. And I'm like, dude, the paper slap,
Yeah.
They do a lot of the technical things
right.
where it's like eyes away and then up for the big reveal of your
Right.
last line. I'm like, bro, I want all that,
Yeah.
Like you see someone take their glasses off and clean
Rub
the
them.
lens, like I just want a catalog. We need the Hesbos to chime in. Favorite move of fucking. That's a joke I used to do about Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, he's done that in 4 different movies?
Yeah, he does like a bird hand flying away thing, and it looks so cool
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time. I heard he improvised the chest pound thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like an acting warm up thing he would do.
That's cool.
Yeah, so you got to throw in some shit.
All right.
What's yours gonna be? Rubbing your eyes until you...
I do take my glasses off a lot
You
because
do?
I need new glasses. These are always foggy, and I rub them down.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I try to do it when I'm
You got to upgrade your
when
prescription.
I'm being stoic.
Oh, that's good.
People ask me a question, I'm like,
Ooh. Uh-huh.
and then I make eye contact and smile while I rub it vigorously.
I love that.
And then when I go to the second lens, it's now sexual.
Okay. Wow, there's a journey through those glasses. Where do you come from? They must think you were.
And then I take the ear of the glasses and I see how far I can stick it down my throat before I choke.
Oh my god!
And then I gag.
Okay.
And then I put the glasses on and I say, well, it looks like you do have cancer. I'm a doctor in this.
You're a doctor
In this, yeah.
In this non-adult film.
It's not an adult film.
Okay.
No, it's actually a tragic.
Okay.
It's actually like a teen movie.
It's a teen movie?
The girl gets cancer, yeah.
It's another teen movie?
Yeah. I didn't get the part.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but I feel like I was close.
I love the stoicism behind it.
Oh, the stoicism.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. I got to move, too. Sometimes I do. Fingernails is a good one.
Oh, you look at them or you bite them?
I look at them and I think.
Uh-huh.
And I go... I just shit my pants. You see the eyes? I go down because I wish.
Good.
No, when I go down, what is my character thinking? I sometimes have underwear in the car for moments like this,
Yes.
and then I look back up because today I don't.
But those aren't lines. You have to say that with your eyes.
I say,
and that's why you're so great.
I can look right in your face and tell you I've shit my pants without saying.
But
a
it's
word.
not just that. You're also telling them there ain't no fresh briefs in the car, my
That's
man.
right. You feel the urgency.
Yes.
The stakes are raised now.
Oh my God, the stakes are
Because
raised.
now my character, and walk down this line with me,
Okay.
has to go home without underwear on.
He's got to get rid of those underwear.
Right. Or maintain the look of someone with all their necessary clothing on and ruin his car.
Yep. And these are the choices that he has to make without explaining to you. You can only you only have so much time for dialogue.
That's right. Dialogue, you get too expository. So this is acting.
Yes.
Let's start from the top.
Okay.
And let's say what did you eat today? You got to ask these specific questions. Are there eggs in your pants? Are you doing the 30-30-30 protein thing that Huberman taught you?
Totally.
So you've had 18 turkey packets. 18 frozen turkey patties.
And it's rough.
and that shit moves.
Boy, does that shit move. Don't have to tell me.
Moves through you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm on a carnivore. You're a carnivore who shit himself. See how we've developed a character now?
Okay.
You're trying carnivore.
Okay.
You're not going to get this job.
Oh, of course
because
not.
you have shit
pants.
with entirely meat-based products.
Now let me ask you this, because I want to develop the past of the character.
Sure.
Is this something that's happened many times, a few times, or never in my past?
Well, now you would have to. This is where we would say study the writers of the show.
Okay.
What do they like to do?
Yeah. So like, are they going to
Shonda
do?
Rhimes.
Are they going to do character work with me, or this is all kind of I need to figure it out?
You have to study their work and know that
so now I have to go back.
only shit themselves once.
Yes. Like, oh, he wrote Good Burger. I need to watch that, and then I'll know.
Right. So I've watched Good Burger. I've watched Beethoven's Second. It is funny when you got to do all the preparation for like, oh, these guys.
Dumb and Dumberer, the one that didn't have Jim Carrey.
And The Brave Little Toaster. Okay, and I'm going to connect those. I think I get what they think. I saw the most obnoxious thing at a cafe talking about like LA writers and living in this world. Mm-hmm. A guy got up out of his booth and blocked out like a server coming to the table and then sat back
I was
down.
there with you.
Oh, were you with me?
Yeah, it was crazy.
That is like, I want to be that honed in.
That was the worst.
Where I'm like, okay, I get up stage left, I push in, serve the table, bam, vampire bat bites my wrist. I have 3 seconds to live. I would probably lie down. I'm laying down next to the table, and then I'm dead, but the vampire bat was a vampire.
You're like, do you think they'll let me scale this ceiling and get into that rafter? Because I think I just want to frame the whole scene.
I rise up, and they're like, I can't tell if he is an insane person
Or a genius.
or a mad genius director.
And we'll never know. And that's the episode, guys.
We're going to do that at an In-N-Out. We get the order. Torio's breaking up with me. Zack, you've taken a monster shit right in your khakis.
And I'm just like, guys, I need to know if I'm getting a milkshake. I need to know.
Now or for the movie? I'm like,
Right now.
One kind of
right
helps
now.
the other, don't you think?
Right now. You can't bring me here and then I just don't get a milkshake and I'm just sitting here while you're framing the shot out for an hour?
Yeah.
Fuck that. Turn it on.
You're never going to be an actor, Torio, because here's why. You're going to get your first job and it's going to be so low level. And you're going to go, where's my trailer? And they're going to go, you are dead, man. You are dead man in scene 1 behind a fruit truck.
Uh-huh. So the trailer will say that? Doesn't need my name on it.
Can I lie down where I'm dead at least?
Like, no.
This guy's committed. You just act like, oh, man. Is there food yet? Okay, I'm just going to lie down. Someone wake me up.
I don't want to spoil my appetite on Crafty. I want to wait for catering.
Yeah, right.
Fine. I'll go to Crafty.
All right, maybe I'll go to Snickers.